You can see that. Where's it going to go? Live. Hello, is anybody there? Can we hear me or not? This is a question because there's no volume going by there. Mel, can you see if you can hear me on your phone? Oh. I'm hoping people can hear me. My little green light's down the bottom. Oh, yes. Hello, Mrs. Coffee. How are you? Mel? Millie Moo? Oh, she's gone outside. She's in a... Mrs. Coffee says hi.
Hello.
She says hello. They say they can hear.
I can hear you.
Yeah? You all right? You going back?
These Joshes are Joshes, the bigger ones.
They're both here, so you can use whichever ones you want.
I don't know where the boxing gloves are.
Yeah, use them.
Use these.
Millie's going outside to do a bit of boxing. Aren't you, Mel?
Yeah.
She's in a temper. Jess is upstairs. Mrs. Coffee hopefully having a shower because she's got school in the morning. We're not keen on the boat going upstairs and having a shower, is she, Dad? No, but she is hopefully upstairs. Who else have we got? Laura, how are you, sweetie? How are you, Tracy? Are you behaving, resting that shoulder of yours, or have you been naughty and been with it? Hi, Yorkshire Crafter, how are you? Hi, Teresa, how are you? So what's everybody up to? Are you diamond painting? Are you colouring? Are you, what's the other one? Crocheting? Are you stitching? Tracy, how did you manage that? You're supposed to be resting with it. Laura, you're diamond painting. What are you diamond painting? What cute one are you up to? 10. 452. I've got 452 in here, so it has. You're crocheting and colouring. Woman multitasking. I didn't do that very well, did I? As you can see, I'm not prepared as usual. I haven't got any of my drills ready as usual. Oh, nice, Teresa. Is Teddy a big American football fan? What team does he support? Not that I would know. I only know a few through poor and Mrs. Coffee saying them out loud. Oh, how many times you can try?
Yeah. They have this texture on the inside and then it really hurts.
Okay. I don't know then.
I have an idea.
Whatever gloves she just used did not work. He says, sure, oh, bless him. I don't understand American football, I must admit. I don't understand, well, I don't understand British football much either.
Huh?
Saying about American football, I said, I don't understand it.
Can I put the bigger ones on?
Yeah, if you want to. Chuck them out the way. I just stuck that to the canvas. You all right?
Can you put my fingers for some try that?
Oh, yeah.
If I can actually.
I don't know, Milsey, no. Milsey drew the most beautiful eyes you've ever seen, and she's not happy with it. Here's the third one that you did. So she said she needs to go and do a bit of boxing to calm down a bit. We all think it's fantastic and amazing. You don't, do you, Mel?
I'm not going to be able to get these off.
Nope. You get Dad to pull them off after.
What?
Ooh, colouring and having a hot chocolate. I always think hot chocolate sounds lovely, but I don't like
These
it.
are textured on the inside and you can't find the boxing glove. So it hurts your knuckles to punch without these on.
Punch the air.
Well, no, that doesn't work, is it?
No. Whose face is on the boxing thing there?
Nobody's.
Okay. Well, that's what they say. Put a face on the boxing thing, don't they? Boxing bag, and feel like you're hitting the hell out of them. So anybody that's pissed you off, you visualise them on the boxing bag, and then you hit hell out of them. Nobody's pissed you off. Okay, no. Okay.
Oh,
You push the door too, Dad. Oh, teenagers that are in a stroppy mood. Lovely. She is in a strop. So yeah, how was everybody's Sunday? Let me see if I can pick 3 up at a time. I might have to do these individually. Oh, no, I can't use a 3-placer. Thought I could use the 3-placer, but I just can't on squares. I'm sorry, I'm useless. I can't do it on squares. No good. I'll have to do singles. Same as last week. Working on her because I've done absolutely 0 on it since last week. As soon as I turned the camera off, I put it away. I don't know whether doing that Victoria Moon burnt me out or what, but I haven't been, just couldn't pick it up. Keep looking at it and thinking, shall I do some? And that's as far as it goes. And like once I start doing it, like when I'm talking to you lot, it's fine. But yeah, when I'm on my own, it's a bit of feels a bit strange. Got some stuff there. Hi Janet, how are you? Hi Blonde Noir, well, you know, you didn't get my teeth back in. How are you, sweetie? And what are you working on? Are we working on DAC by any chance, or have you put them all away? I do like that new one again now. She is so beautiful. They have brought a lovely range out. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Everybody saying hi, Blonde Noir. You're good, Janet. Glad to hear it. Everybody's saying hi to you as well. Oh, I'm molting, folks. I had a shower before I come live. Well, about 6:30, 7. And washed my hair. And I didn't dry it. I've just let it dry naturally. And I haven't even put the brush through it. Just put my fingers through it. And I just put my fingers through and a load of hair just fell out. Great. Sign of old age, isn't it, when your hair starts falling out? Now, is that somebody in the shower or somebody coming out of the shower? Jessie will probably been down after she's had a shower. She wants to paint her nails black. So I said she was going to do it before the shower. And like silly me suggested to have a shower first and then do her nails. But so she did kick up a bit of a stink. But when I explained why, she went, oh yeah. So I said, go and have a shower, get your Jimmy Jams on, then you come down and paint your nails if you want to. The only trouble is you put a square down and you can't wiggle it if you put it in the wrong way. I like to have a bit of wiggle room. Do you know what I mean? Just so you can put it down. And you think, oh, not quite level, or a bit winky wonky. Give it a little twink and it's in the right place. I think I'm going to take my colourful elephant off my A3 and start Gold of Africa. Oh, yes, please. How big's your colourful elephant? Is that a big one as well if it's on A3 size or bigger? Oh, it's dry now. Get it off then. Get it off. Good excuse to start the gold of Africa because she's got a ball. Hi Lizzie, how are you? Nice photo of you and Thingy Bob the other. What day was it? Did I see it? What day was it? Yesterday or the day before? It was on Facebook. I can't remember. I've got a memory like a sieve. That's Grant in the background. And the dog. I think the dog's in here as well, isn't she? Grant, is she in here? Or has she gone back out?
She's there on the floor. Absolutely.
Where is she?
She can get bashed at the doors.
Oh, she's by the door. Dog's had a bath, so she's all nice and fluffy and smells nice, so she's in a bit of a mood because she didn't want one. But she's had to have one because she was a bit smelly. But she had some baby powder bath bombs in the bath, especially for her. Make her smell nice. Oh, hi Jeremy, how are you? Give that for a belly rub and Mary Jane a little tickle behind the ear. Oh, what's that one there? A winky wonky one. I'm not sure what that one is, so I can go over there. Hi, Creative Grammy. Sorry, didn't see you come in then. Mrs. Coffee says, Jeremy, did you get some rest? What day are we today? Sunday. Oh, is that American football? Redskins against Eagles. Teresa, what game are you watching then? Because Teresa's watching a game as well. Did you say what game you were watching? Don't think you did you? No, you didn't say what you and Teddy were watching, did you? Oh, Vikings versus the Falcons. So is American football, that's been on a few weeks, isn't it? So I remember Marissa saying that it was about to come on. Not that I would know anymore. Because is American football played by college students, or is it an act like our football that it's played until they're like in their late 20s? Shows how little I know. If you don't ask, you'll never know. Official season started this week. So I can just remember Marissa saying about it. Skins was 17-0 now. The score is tied. Oh, wow, that's a comeback. Mrs. Coffee, Laura says she needs you. Where are you? Are you still in here? Working and lurking. Both. There is a college football and then a professional. Right, okay. Oh, shoot. I'm flicking them everywhere. So what is it now? Professional football that you lot are watching, yeah? Is that where the big money is, I presume? $47-0. That's a big win. Yes, Laura, Mrs. Coffee's still here. So what does Roll Tide belong to? What team is that then, Mrs. Coffee? Because that's what Pawpaw. I remember you doing the thing for Pawpaw with that on. All right. Do you feel any better? Little bit? Your knuckles hurt now. Well, I can always get you your own boxing gloves and you can keep them out of the way of everybody else. because they're not much to buy. And you can get a small pair then because your hands are only small. Aren't they? Oh, bless you. Alabama, right. That's what Royal Tide is for 4-4. That's the only one I know. Huh? Oh, nasty. Roll Tide is the slogan for Alabama football here in the States. It's college football and it's my dad's favourite team. Yeah, I remember him saying about it, but I couldn't remember if it was college or whether it was a professional team, and I couldn't remember what team it was, if you know what I mean. But now it comes back when you say. Like, she ate all them. She did eat all them the other night. She was sharing. I was allowed one. That was it.
I did.
Whose live was that in? Was that in Jen's live? I think, wasn't it? In Jen's live. That one. I'm still on this one, Blonde Noir, because I said I didn't do any. I haven't done nothing. So I'm still down this little bit. Come Christmas time, and I might get up to that little bit up there. Yeah, I haven't been active on the diamond painting scene. As I say, when I get started, like now, I like it. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite happy plonking these down. But I think because I have to actually physically get it out, because I put it all away. Box of what? Tiger Balm. No, we've used it all. Yeah. Because there's bottles. There's about 3 bottles up or 4 bottles upstairs. There's 1 or 2 was in the front room. Yeah, there were 6 bottles in a box. She is pretty. Grammy, she is pretty. Laura, if I had some, I would send them over to you, my lovely. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. I would. I'd get me pigeon. I'd strap a pack to him and send him your way. No problem. I bet Mrs. Coffee had a big bag as well. I bet she didn't just have a little bag. I bet you it was a huge bag she was scoffing. Oh, you're really... I'm not surprised you banged them a bit hard. Put them in some water.
My dad put Tiger Balm on.
Yeah. Oh, you have. I think you hit that punch bag a bit too hard, babe. But Knuckles are as red as anything, aren't they? On the earth. I don't know if there's no swearing.
It's like these bits.
Does that hurt to push?
Little bit, yeah. Not that one. That one hurts like. Oh, that one hurts like there, but it's not that bad. But
well, just keep an eye on it. It doesn't swell. If it starts to swell, you'll have to put it in some water to bring it down. I'll put some peas on it. Get something frozen out of the freezer. Stick them on them if they start. But that should help.
Should I do that now?
Well, no. See how that Tiger Balm helps, because that's really good. Jeremy's eating a Munchie cheese fix. Oh, I don't know what that is. I might be jealous. Thanks, Laura. I could be jealous if I knew what it was. Hi, Creative Mayhem. How are you, Michelle? Are you okay? I haven't seen you about for a while. Mind you, I don't always pick up on your lives till after, because they're on usually around a school run time. You've been busy. Yeah, it's been nice. Kids all back to school for their first week back in school. And it hasn't gone too bad. We've gone back every day, so that's something. Hi Annie, how are you? Laura, I'm not reading that comment now. Because if people didn't know what you were talking about. Annie, are you back home, or are you in the caravan, or are you still away, or and how's little Poppy? I missed seeing her this week. It was already Monday. So can I have me Poppy fix? And what happened? No Poppy fix, and then I remembered. You're home and ready to roll. Oh, good. Did you have a nice time away? Did you enjoy it though? Yeah.
Which way round the camera?
Millie wants to show you her eyes she's done. Right, start at the top. That's the first one she's ever attempted. First eye ever. That's the second one that she did today, and the first time she's done an eyebrow with it. And then that's the one, which way are we going? That way. It's the third eye, and that's the one that's got her in the temper. Mrs. Coffee said they're amazing. And Creative Michelle says talented. Tracy says, oh my God, they're amazing. Can you believe that she's in a mood over that? If I could draw that, I would be so happy. Well, any of them, they're all amazing. But she said, no, don't like it. No, aren't they? They're all saying amazing. Annie said they're amazing. Teresa said they're wonderful. Jeremy said they're nice. Tracy said, oh my God, they're amazing. Mrs. Coffee said, wow, they were amazing. Laura says, love the last one. Great job. And Creative Grammy said they're beautiful. So will you believe that they're beautiful? Let's stop hitting your hands on the punch bag. No, I know. Got to believe in yourself a bit more. You're very, very talented. My t-shirt says, good things take time. On there. Yeah, good things take time. But I didn't realise it's written right across my boobs. So I don't know whether it means that growing your boobs takes time or what. It's not exactly in the right place. Oh. On a scale from 0 to 10. All right, if it gets to a 9 or a 10, then we'll have to.
I think the lip broke enough, and I know that.
Oh, look what I got on my feet. Got a puppy dog stretched out.
They just hurt to move a bit.
Listen to Michelle, she says, those are great. Don't be too hard on your talent. She said, I wish I had an ounce of your talent. And Laura says, be proud of yourself, baby girl. Oh, Julie, I know. I went out in this t-shirt and my friend started laughing at it because it's right across my boobs. So it's one that I'm just going to be wearing in the house from now on. What?
Am I supposed to have sulfur and codeine at the same time?
Yeah, you can do, but I would just take one. That's fine.
These are huge.
Just take one.
Have you seen the size of these?
Yes, I know. It's not a high dose, you'll be fine. Oh, hiya, Nan. How are you? What you up to? Where's the stud muffin? Is he home? Is he out and about? Is he watching the football? Hi, everybody saying hi, Nan. What?
Getting angry at you, nothing.
What?
That was a knife.
I know, he's forever doing that. Did he wash it or did he just put it back in the drawer? Be right back, going to get some tea. Okay, Michelle, what kind of tea though? Are you still on your
Should I put like,
Being a good girl and drinking, what's it, green tea?
if I wrap it a bag of like tea or something in a tea towel, can I put it on?
Yeah, have a look what's in the bottom of that fridge there, because it probably needs clearing out anyway, so it doesn't matter if it defrosts.
Potatoes. Oh, we've got ice cream on the other back.
I don't know. What's some big ice creams? What's in there?
Really old ripple things.
Oh yeah, use them.
No, those are great. No, use these.
Yeah, use them then.
Oh my god, those sausages.
Oh, they probably need to go. I've been in there for a while. I haven't cleaned that freeze right for months.
It's a bag of peas on it.
No, because the peas I've got, I've only got a few, and I don't want them to defrost. If you wrap that round, that'll be just as good. I'll do just the job, as long as it's cold, that's all that
It's
matters.
really cold.
But it will be. It'll be colder than your peas. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
All right, small technicality that is. I mean, these knuckles are really hurting her now, so she's got a bag of fries.
Half frozen chips.
Half frozen chips, yeah, on top of the knuckles. Hiya, Kendra, how are you, sweetie? You okay? Stuff might have gone home about 1 a.m. this morning. He's walking over to the hardware store. Oh, bless him. That was late getting in. Did he manage to get a bit of sleep first? Yeah, didn't manage to get any sleep? Mrs. Coffee, Teddy would like to know if Mr. Coffee is watching the football and which one. Well, I want to know which one because I'm nosy. Nan said hello to everybody. Hiya, Kendra. Did I say hi before? I can't remember, Kendra, so I'm going to say it again. Hiya, Kendra. Are you okay? Oh, bless you. Not feeling too good today. Oh, sorry, pups. Is your breathing bad today? I am on ends, aren't I? Yeah. What's that noise?
What
What is that? Maybe. Oh. Yes, Cal. It's got two highs. Oh, bless you. Right, I wonder what I'm doing. I'm putting my slipper back on. It just fell off. I got ones with no backs on them, so if you lift your foot, tend to fall off. But they're really comfortable and they're fleecy inside, nice and warm and cozy. Now I'm hiding out in the bedroom, colouring and watching baseball, afraid of whatever project he's working on. Sure, he slept while I went to the grocery store. Oh, bless him. Kendra, just feel like a dirty dish, right? Oh, honey, you banged too. You don't have to go through it. Are you on pure oxygen, Kendra, or are you just on inhalers, you know, like nebulizers? You don't have to say if you don't want to. That's too much information you want people to know. Well, now, Grant sat on a stool looking at his phone on Facebook. Are you on Facebook or are you on Instagram?
Neither.
Which you on now? He says neither.
eBay.
He's on eBay. Browsing eBay. You carved another spoon today, didn't you? He's got a new tool from Japan that's come, so he's been trying that out. And one of his spoons. I've got a lovely bit on. No. So he sat over there. Jessie's in the shower, should be. Should be like a prune, shriveled up prune if she's in there much longer. She tends to have a shower, put the plug in, let the water run in the bath, and then sit in it. Why she wants to sit in dirty water is beside me, but hey ho. I suppose it's the same as having a bath, isn't it? She says it's a shower bath, Mum. Millie's down here with a bag of chips on her left knuckles. Is it just your left hand that hurts?
It's not my knuckles, it's just
Fingers.
these bits.
Oh, the fingers in between the two knuckles that hurt. Only on the left hand, not the right hand. So you can still use your phone.
They're like stiff.
What would you do if you couldn't use your phone? The disaster, wouldn't it? Could you imagine a teenager not being able to press the keys on the phone? Look at the look I'm getting now. Oh, peeps, if you could see the look I'm getting off Millie now. You know the look you used to get off your mother when you were in big trouble? That's the look I just got off Millie. Okay, Tracy. As needed. All right, Kendra. Okay. Julie, that's great, isn't it? Half an hour in and then get the notification. Oh, by the way, Carol's live. Hiya, but Lazy Craft. How are you? That's the norm. Well, that's a green one. And that's my big tray. I do like this size, but I can't tip it out using that because that lifts up. Or it comes off. But I always miss the bag. So I have to tip it back into that one. And then back. Yes, I did. I said, is he watching the football, Mrs. Coffee? Teddy wanted to know if Mr. Coffee was watching the football. And I wanted to know what footballer he was watching, if he was watching any, because I'm nosy.
Coffee.
Mr. Coffee.
Oh, I thought you were offering to make me one.
How can I make you one when I'm on a live?
Millie will do it. Oh, I should do it. I could do my shit.
Maybe you can do it.
Too noisy.
But Lazy Craft, I'm good. How about you? Yep, we're all right here. Back to school tomorrow, so again. Kids are really enjoying being back in school, aren't you, Mel? Not. She's not talking to me now.
I like Tuesdays.
You like Tuesdays, that's all. It's the only day you like, is it? Because it's got art on it.
And history.
And history. She likes them. Apart from it, that's the only day she likes. Don't like anybody else, you? No. What have I missed? Anything? Yeah, exactly. But my mum now, right? My mum's 82, 83, and I'm 52. And if she still gives me the look now, I run. It's like, oh heck, what have I done? Mr. Coffee doesn't watch football. Right, Teddy, did you hear that? Mr. Coffee doesn't like football. But Mrs. Coffee's dad, Paul, is watching it though. Lil, you're in the most awkward place. Lil?
That's it.
Lil?
She's not sleeping.
Sorry, the dog's trying to sleep by my feet and I just keep knocking her. I thought
find
you were something wrong with you then. Oops. Teresa says Teddy has decided he's like Mr. Coffee. He likes to play it but not watching it.
I've lost my headphones.
You've lost your headphones. Which ones?
My one.
Are they in my room or in your room? Have you brought them downstairs today? I don't remember seeing you with them.
What? This entire day? I've had them all day.
No, not since you come back downstairs, I mean, because you had Jessie's on earlier, didn't you?
I don't know.
So I expect they're upstairs.
Having a good day.
You're not having a good day.
Good night.
Oh dear. But when you have a shower later, you'll feel better. Yeah. Yeah? Shower, maybe fresh jammies and... Yes, no? You've got to have a shower. Can't go to school smelling.
Papa, can you see where my headphones are?
I don't know. Pop says. Hello, Jessie. Can I say hello to everybody?
Hi, everyone.
Jessie's all nice and clean. No, they knew you were in the shower. Oh, heck. Jessie's bleeding. Right, use that to tell her. What have you done?
Dry.
No.
It's a bite, but it probably was from when I was rubbing myself.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get the blood from down the bottom.
With it.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
You'll probably have to put a plaster on it.
It's fine with me.
All right. Probably because you walked down the stairs, it just pumped. Everybody's saying hi, Jess.
Hello, everybody. You've done a lot.
Well, I did that one the other week. And I did a bit of that as well. And now I'm doing
What
this
is
one.
it?
It's African Lady. Yeah. Mrs. Coffey says that they play football at work when they have downtime, but he won't watch it. He'd rather read and research random things. Nan says, watching the Cubs, go figure. Creative Mayhem says, love the Cubs now. No, I don't like football of any shape or description. And I especially don't like it over here because I think they get paid way too much money for kicking a ball around a field. When our armed forces are out there saving lives and defending our country and they get bugger all. So I've got to admit, I'm one of these people that, don't like football. Nothing wrong with kids playing it in the park and whatever, but no.
Huh?
Paying them thousands and thousands of pounds each week for kicking a football. No, I don't like
What are
it.
you on about?
Football.
Oh, what, do you like them?
No.
I found it. I was going to show Dad when I was in town yesterday. This post I found about footballers get paid thousands when, like, about 120 odd thousand a week. When that's like when veterans or whatever, them.
Yeah.
People in the army
Get nothing.
I don't know. I can't.
Well, your Uncle Greg's in the army and he gets paid about £16,000 a year.
And it said that
they get paid more than that in a week.
Wait, Mum, and it said that they let us down every time, don't they?
And your Uncle
Greg, let us down, and the other ones make us proud every day.
And Uncle Greg used to have to sleep when he's in Iraq or Iran. He's had to sleep with full kit on and have bombs going up, being thrown at him, and God knows what while they're trying to sleep and praying that it doesn't hit them. So yeah. Most pro sports earn too much. They do now, and I'll get off my high horse. Ow. Oh, welcome back, Tracy. I'll feel them all popping again. I will get off my high horse, Caroline, get off it. So are you doing your nails or are you going to leave them?
Do them now.
I'm just wondering, just being nosy, just asking the question whether you were going to paint them black or not. What, painting nails black? Why? Does anybody think it's wrong painting your nails black?
You just said it like.
I don't. I like the colour black.
It's a shade.
It is a shade. You're all right there.
Hey.
You're all right. You're a very bright young lady. But I do like a bit of black. See, Mrs. Coffey says, I love black nail polish. Give me the bottle. Let me show the shine on it. Is it a shiny one or is it a matte one? Does it say? Is it a gel one or is it a normal one?
Why would you get a gel?
I don't know. I don't know what she got. I never wear nail varnish because as soon as I put my hands in the dishwater, half the nail polish comes off. I can never get it to stay on my nails. Even with the top coat. What is it? Colour Show, 60 seconds, Maybelline, New York, shade 677. Called Blackout. There you are. Nice black colour. Millie's got it on. Mind you, she's got lovely nails, Millie has. You've grown yours quite well as well, haven't you, Jess?
No.
Or have you bitten them again?
I didn't bite my nails, Mum.
Some luck. I do occasionally. If I get a scag, I bite the nail off, which is wrong. I Oh, you got your nails are coming lovely now.
Yeah, because they are short. Like if I bite mine, they still look long.
Oh. Wrigley is an amazing place. That's got to do with football, is it? Can't join in with the football talk because I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue, so I'm not being rude. Just that I ain't got a clue. I ain't. There's a steam engine that went through the town today and I missed it. I heard it. But old-fashioned steam train, I think with about 4 carriages on it. Stopped for about 20 minutes at the local station. And then went on again to the next place. That's quite nice to hear. I like seeing the old steam engines. I think it had a diesel on the back in case it broke down to pull it, if need be. No, you carry on talking football. But if I ask a stupid question about it, don't hold it against me. Because as I say, I know nothing. I'm not a sporty person. I am not built for sport, as they say. I am built for comfort and cuddles. That's what I'm built for. Oh, Michelle, I tell you, I love the sound of the steam engine. I really do. I went on one. There's one that goes a place called Bridge North. Tracy, you'd probably know that one. To Overhampton. No, from where did it go? Got on at Bridge North. Was it Wolverhampton it went to? No, Kidderminster. Kidderminster. And it was when the kids were little. And it was brilliant, it was. Tracy, are you still on? Is it Bridge North to Kidderminster the steam train is? And it's got the carriages, open carriages, you know, where you can walk up and down. And then it's got, you know, the ones with the sliding doors you see in the old films. Oh, it was brilliant in there. We went in the open one on the way there with the tables, and you go past the safari park, so the kids could see all the animals in the safari park. So that was West Midlands Safari Park. Kids could see all that. They thought that was great. And we took a picnic on there. Got off at Kidderminster, took them for some lunch. I'm sure it was Kidderminster. And then back. And then on the way back, we went in the carriage, which had the sliding doors, you know, and the bench across. So we laid the kids out on there because they were only little, and they slept on there like little beds. And me and my mum and dad, because they the ones that took us, and we just sat and watched the scenery. Oh, it was lovely, it was. And you could hear the steam train. And you could hear, whoop, whoop, you know, it was all like such a lovely sound. Really good day out it was, really good. Oh, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. So they come through here, not too often. Every few months you get a steam train come through with a couple of carriages on. And if I know about it, sometimes I'd go up and have a look. But I didn't know anything about it this time, so till after. But somebody put a video on, so I got to see the video, and I could hear it in the distance. Yes, Laura, I'd be up for that. Yeah, but the kids, they were just overwhelmed by it all. It's like, wow. They got to go up, and before we took off, so we got to stand up on the plate with the steam engine. The train driver was lovely. You've done it here. Do you remember standing on the steam train platform in Landard, you and Millie? Do you remember that? You were only tiny then when it came through Landard. Your dad took you up there, didn't he? And you got to stand on it and have a look at it all. I think it's lovely for kids. So glad that they still do these rides. Nan, I do. It's only, I think the population here is probably 5,000 or 6,000. So it's very, very tiny. There's only one tiny street with shops in it. One small supermarket in town, isn't there? There's one little supermarket, Aldi's.
From the beginning?
How big the town is. And then one Tesco's.
Tesco, Aldi, Spar, Bargain Buy.
Yeah, but it's not a big town, is it? They're really tiny shops. Like Spar is not even the size of our front room and kitchen put together. That's it. That's how big a Spar. No, I'm just saying they're small shops.
Tesco, isn't it? Tesco.
It is for small Tesco's compared to the towns.
This is a town.
No, so like if you went to Hereford, Tesco's or...
It's like a city, isn't it?
Jessie's going to be argumentative, so I'm not going to say anything. Michelle, you're more than welcome anytime. My high school was 2,500 pupils. Wow. I think, what's your high school pupils got? 800 in the one in Landor, yeah?
Not saying exactly.
No, round about 800. I think it was 900 and something when I was in school. So that was then the next high school from here is Newtown, which is 27 miles, or Gwynavid, which is, oh, Bilth, yeah, Bilth has got, I forgot about Bilth. Bilth is, what, 8 mile away, which is part of Landor High School, isn't it, now?
Not part, but
They're both our school Callan, aren't they?
Mm.
That's probably has that got about the same amount of pupils? I don't know.
It probably has less.
I don't think it's as big as this one. I don't think anyhow. No, I'd be lost in a city environment. The nearest craft store, proper craft store, Nan, is about, for a decent one, it's Hobbycraft. It's expensive, which is just over an hour away. Grocery shops, we have got a Tesco's, and that's just up the road. Just less than half a mile from where I am.
No, but Tesco ain't half a mile away.
Yes, it is, because I've got to drive down there, round the roundabout, down the road and up the road.
Sorry. Didn't know.
My high school had about 100 or so. See, that would suit me, Michelle. I'd love to live in a little place. Well, if I was well and was able to, my ideal thing would be a log cabin in the middle of the woods, my own little plot of land. You know when you see, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Alaska Frontier and homestead. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. My own little homestead. That would suit me down to the ground. My little crafty bits and pieces. My own little bits of animals. Homestead. That's what I'd love.
Mum. Oh, sorry.
What?
I was going to say there's about 90, 80 people in art each year.
Is there?
Mm.
Yes, Nan, off grid. I would have loved to do that. If I can't.
For your own food.
Yeah.
What?
If I was physically able to, that's what I'd love to do, and your dad would. But unfortunately, I'm not physically able to do that. But if I was, that would have been my dream. And your dad's to live off grid.
What would I go to school?
No, I'd home tutor you, like I did Joshua. I'd home tutor all of you.
How would Dad have a job?
You wouldn't need one if you lived off grid, because you do everything yourself. You'd supply your own water, your own food. You grow your own food. and keep the seeds and then grow from the next year. And Nan says that's rough living. I'm too much of a subject. I grew up in the country, Nan. The old, what can I say? You put it like this, my hands are always dirty. Jeans are always ripped. Shirts were always hanging off. I was always out in the fields.
What you were going to say, hanging out?
No, I was always out in the fields or down the brook with my hands in the water, fishing with my hands.
How'd you do that?
You tickle the fish. If you tickle their bellies, you can grab them and then you just scoop them out.
Why the fish coming by your hands?
Because if you stand in the water quiet enough, in a stream, little stream, I don't mean a big river now, I mean in a stream, we had trout that used to come down the stream. And if you stood in the deeper part, it'd be up to sort of your knees, and you stand there and keep your hands in the water for a while, as long as it wasn't winter and it was freezing, the fish would come nosing at whatever this was, have a look, and when they come, you just tickle their bellies, and then as you tickle their bellies, I don't know,
They burst out laughing.
no, but they just seem to like it. They used just to stay there, and then they you could just scoop them out. I know, babes, I'm sorry. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Michelle, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't. I'd set like little traps all the way around. You'd be the one cutting down the tree and making stuff. I know. That's what I'd love. Old rustic stuff. I still, even now, in this house, a lot of the stuff is like our 3-piece suite my husband made. Well, we've only got the chairs now because the settee fell apart. But he made our settee.
He didn't make these.
Not the one we've got now. Yes, he did. Them blue, black, blue and red chair. No, the blue and red chair in the settee one in the front room. He made that. He made some of the cabinets we had in the old house. You right, Josh? He's just come in. His dad says, "Where have you been?" And he goes, "Out." Great answer. Yes. Put it under the camera then. Show the peoples.
You can stand up my name.
Just go like that. There's Jessie's fingernails all nicely painted. Everybody's saying hi, Deb. Nan says, healthy upbringing. I need a rod, reel, and a hook with some bait. Nan, just get your hands in there. Nan says she'll have the rustic house, but in the suburbs. You been round town? Not much about?
Possibly.
Are they? On a Sunday?
No.
Who was out and about? Just you and Will?
And Sam.
And Sam. Oh, who was driving?
Will.
Sam leave his car down Will's.
Yeah, because we took Sam car when we went out earlier.
Ah. Matt working?
Yeah.
A log cabin connected with Wi-Fi. Would get used to that now, yeah. That's the only thing now, isn't it? Whether you'd have your Wi-Fi and your telephones, and I would miss if I was out in the middle of nowhere. I would miss Wi-Fi because I wouldn't be able to talk to all you lovely lot then, and I wouldn't be able to stalk you on your channels and write me comments on there, and then when I'm stuck and I can't do something or I want to know something, I wouldn't be able to annoy you on your channels and say, "Oi, how'd you do this? What's this? How does this work? How do we do this?" I'd have to, figure it out all on my own or be all on my lonesome. So that would be no good. That would be absolutely no, along with running water and in Dunpon. Do you know what? Grant would absolutely love to go back to Africa. And I said to him, well, when we went for a honeymoon, I said to him, I don't care where we go, as long as we have running water and a toilet. I said, I can't manage without thing. And we went to this place to see. It was a coffee farm. and banana farm and a pepper farm, you know, peppercorns and stuff,
What?
to have a look at all this stuff growing out in the thing. The beautiful,
Is it there,
beautiful
Mum?
locations and pineapples and whatever. And then we had to go to the toilet, and it was like a hole. Well, it was a pit in the middle of the ground with just a hole. What's the matter?
I know. Can Millie sit there?
Yeah, she can sit wherever she wants to.
She
You
wanted
can
to
move
sit
all,
here and she went like that.
you can move all this out the way if you want to. Do you want to sit there? If I can move my drawing. We'll sit on there then. Yeah, it was a small hole in a big sort of square area, and you had to squat down here, which you didn't want to squat there because it looked like a lot of people had missed, and it was disgusting. So I said after that, no, it's got to be a proper flushing toilet and running water. And if it hasn't got that, then I ain't going.
That's what? Where?
I mean, when you were kids, you would just go up against a hedge for a wee, but now, no.
Where?
When you go for a wee,
Yeah, where?
in the middle of Africa.
Well, that's what you'd have to do. Really.
Yes, I know.
Last time.
I know. That's why I'm saying I couldn't do it now, because I can't do them things anymore. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Talking of comments, Cal, you left a comment on my group and chat, and for some reason YouTube has held it for review and I haven't had a chance to sort it. Ooh! Have they said I said something? No, I can't. What, this week's whip and chat? Have I asked you a question or something? I'll have to go and have a look. I just wrecked all that there. I'm making a right mess now. I've got to find some tweezers.
Can you turn your Bluetooth off?
I'll have to look. Tracy, I wonder what that is then. Yes, I probably did, ma'am. You're probably right. I don't need tweezers. You're wondering what the noise is? It's me rattling in me. I've not got an album tweezers. Can't find a decent pair of tweezers. Yes, this week's it was just about coming about looking after myself, I think.
Can you hear it?
Oh, I hope it didn't. Oh, wouldn't it? Yeah, because I know I said something about your shoulder, wasn't it? Not to do. Maybe it was the way I worded it. Maybe I worded it and it could have been.
Can you not hear it?
Could have been what's it called? Misinterpreted.
Where's the book?
Yeah, on one of my comments today, it said you got 4 comments and there was 3 comments. And I'm thinking, why is it saying you got 4 comments when there's only 3 comments? It was really strange. What?
Where's the phantom of you?
Yeah. I don't know why it does that. And your comment, Nan, what would you do that for?
Doesn't know.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Why did you just do that?
I didn't do anything.
You went, what's the matter?
It's just I can't hear my thing on here.
What, because I'm talking?
It's fine though. I said it doesn't matter.
Right, let's go back to reading. Hi, Kirsty. Sorry, didn't see you in then. I'm too busy chopsing at Jessie. Everybody saying hi. Yes, it was this Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, Nan, you take care. Look after yourself. Welcome back. Oh, you're going. What am I saying? Welcome back. Yes, Lord. Oh, I'm getting myself confused now. I'm getting myself in a tizzy wizzy now. I need to calm myself down a bit. 648. I still didn't find that 3861 I lost last week. I know it was you because I remember checking them all, but I can't find it anywhere. I'm hoping I've got some spares in the square ones that I'd saved. So I said I'll have to get the spares down and go through it and see if I've got any of them. good this is. They are popping. These are popping. I was on watching Fruitini today on Twitch. She's decided to carry on with that diamond painting, the one that's popping. And she used, she did a section and it was popping, and she used, so she sealed it with, is it Tombow? And it was literally with a nozzle thing must be inside it, and she just went like that, and it was done. It was amazing. Okay, Julie, you take care. Look after yourself. And it was like, it was so quick, because like I used, when I had the few that I have sealed, I used the Mod Podge luster, which is great because it still keeps the shine, and there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, there's an end there. I'll have to go back later. Nothing wrong with it, but it's a lot more messy because you've got to use the brush and you're up and down, and then you've got to let it, takes ages to dry. But this stuff seemed to have dried really quick. But that's what you get over in America, isn't it? The Tombow. Is it Tombow? But she looked it up. I said to her, how much was that? And she said, oh, it cost me about £5 something. She said, oh, I'll have a look on Amazon for you now and find out. So she had a look on Amazon. £12 something for this little pot of Tombow. I'm sure it was Tombow it's called. Hi, Shawana. How's you, sweetie? I'm sure it was Tombow. And I was going to say, is it an expensive thing over there?
Can you get me that piece of paper, please?
But it was really good at how she used it. What piece of paper, Bab? This one?
Yeah, that has my things written on.
Oh, is this the one that has... Oh, sorry. Are they the ones that are in here as well?
No.
Or in that one? Oh, actually, no, it's in this one. Sorry, it's in this one, Bab. Sorry. Is it them two? I think. Stampin' Up sell it for under £4 a bottle. Oh, do they, Annie? Oh, I'll have to have a look on Stampin' Up then. But how much do they charge for delivery though, isn't it? Because that's what tends to get you. Is the blinking delivery prices on top. They end up like being $4.99 or something like that. You pay more for the delivery than you can for the product. Not that I'm tight. Well, I am tight with my money because I haven't got a lot. But do you know what I mean? Oh, Kirsty says, how are you, Jess?
Huh?
Kirsty says, how are you?
Good, thanks.
She says, good. Yeah, we're good. Thanks, Kirsty. How's you and your little uns? Or is it hot over with you, Kirsty, at the moment? What does it say? Yeah, I just saw the temperature. Yes, it is hot with you. Hot, hot, hot. It's cooling down here now. It can be warm in the days, warm-ish, I should say. But the night time, I don't know if you've noticed the same, Annie, but it's getting chilly at nights now. Grant even said last night, should I put the heat on? I go, no heating on yet. But like upstairs is still nice, stays warm. But it was a bit chillier downstairs. Just put a jacket on, it's fine. Just put a jacket on. We're not putting the heating on yet. It's only September. But I have noticed it is getting cooler at nights now. You see the autumn weather is here. There's a hair there. I told you I'm molting. Molting terrible. Worse than the blinking cats. Oh, is he, Kirsty? He's a good little bug. Isn't he? He's a good little bubba. You need to order it from a demo and let them add it to their order and just pay local postage if you know anyone. Well, I'll have to ask around. Sorry, had to switch laundry over, then decided to strip all the bedding off all the beds. It was weird. I heard my name, but I was on a roll. You didn't do nothing, Mrs. Coffee. You didn't do nothing. I can't even remember. Oh, I was saying about bothering you all with questions and things. And I stalk you all. I said I'd miss you all. We were on about, I said I'd love to have, if I was fit and well, to live in a log
get me the
cabin
jar,
and
please?
off-grid. Live off-grid. But I said I couldn't. And I said I'd miss Wi-Fi because I'd miss all you lot. Oh, not that one. It's that one that needs rubbing. Sorry, that's a different one. And I said, see, now you said that, Mrs. Coffee, I will be bothering you all the time. I've just got to remember, though, not to bother you when it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I thought when you said that, I thought, oh, what time was it when I inboxed her on Instagram? I thought, oh, God, I hope it wasn't 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I do try and think, what's the time? But I know I have occasionally sent you a message, haven't I, when it's about early hours. Because I look at the hour clock and I think, oh, it's, it's 10 o'clock or whatever. It should be up now. And then I send them, I press send, and I think, oh, bugger. No, it's not there, is it? Yeah, I've finished all my laundry today. Kirsty, 4 a.m. What were you doing till 4 a.m.? I know, Mrs. Coffee. That's why I thought, oh my God, when you were saying about it, I thought, oh, please don't let it be me. Because in the week, that's your time when you're in your deep sleep. And it's not many hours before you've got to get up for the kids. And as you say, 7 a.m. I'm a little after that. I'm 7:30. I've timed it just right now. I know exactly how much time I need to get up, get everything done, get everybody ready, get breakfast done, and out the house and get them into school on time. I am. Well, I think I am. Sometimes we're all on time, and another time it can be way too early or way, you're chasing your tail. But yeah, but you don't want some silly subscriber texting you at 4 o'clock. Well, I was chatting with Mrs. Coffee and we coloured, and after I got off the phone, I was wide awake. So it's Mrs. Coffee's fault then, Kirsty, isn't it? Keeping you awake, keeping your little whippersnapper awake till 4 a.m. No, that's nice though, when you can just jibber jabber and have a look good old natter, innit? I wish I had somebody like that I could just get on the phone to and have a good, or video talk and have a good chat to. Talk to the dog a lot, but she just tends to ignore me. He says, oh God, mother's going on again. I'll just lie here and go to sleep. 3033. Mrs. Goes, it's totally my fault. I'll take the blame. It was the coffee. What's Kool-Aid? Is that one? Is that one of those things that go across your head? Exactly, Tracy. That is the one time you get the answer that you want, isn't it? When you do that. I think every mother does that, don't they? Usually, if I start answering myself, especially if I'm talking to Grant, and he takes forever, and then he goes and I answer, and I'll ask the question, and I'll pretend that, that I'll answer the question that I've just given, and he'll go, God, you don't give me a chance, do you? I've got to think about the answer. I said, I've been waiting 5 minutes, so I thought I'd answer it myself. And as you say, you get the right answer. Oh, it's juice, is it? I've not heard of that, Kool-Aid. It sounds like something you put on you to make you feel better. Do you know what Kool-Aid is? Drink?
It's powder.
It's a powder.
Oh, I think, yeah, that you mix with water.
Jessie said, is it a powder that you mix with water to make juice? See, my daughter knows more about the worldly things than me. Very often I say, what's so-and-so? And the kids all know what it is. I don't. Lived a very sheltered life. Very sheltered. I do. Very sheltered life. Oh dear. Oh, do you see that on the roll then? Putting them in there. They fitted. Oh, I was going to say they fitted nice to that one was a bit iffy. Then a phantom drill. And squish them in. Just give them a shove and a push and they'll go down. I think I might be hitting these down with a hammer if they carry on popping. I have got a brayer in the shed that I suppose I could use as I'm going along somewhere. In the shed, she says. But it's finding it is the question. I said I was going to tidy it up this summer, but summer's coming and going. My excuse is now is that the bamboo and the roses are near enough crossed across the path to the door, and there's spiders in the plants and the spiders' webs across the door, and I don't like spiders and I'd have to crawl through them. So, yeah, my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Ah, yes, Jessie, you can get it in powder form, she said. I think Jessie said they sell it over here, but in powder form, not in juice form. You have to make it up yourself. It's nice, isn't it, Kirsty? And you've got somebody you can have a jibber jabber to, talk away, and time just flies then, doesn't it? So this is my time with you lot. I don't really talk to anybody outside of here anymore. I don't really go anywhere. I go for coffee sometimes in the morning with a friend, but she's working a lot now, so I don't see Sam as much. You know, we'd drop the kids off and then go and have a cup of tea before going doing a bit of shopping or whatever. But as I say, she's working now most of the time. So I don't do that very often anymore. So it's sort of just on here. You lot have got to put up with me.
What?
Alright?
What about it?
She's just taking it over there.
Hopefully that's in the living room. Yeah. I'll take that after because it's from the side of my bed. This one's not.
Where's the one from in here? Is it in Dad's craft bag still?
Yeah.
You'll have to go and get it then. Yes, I agree with. I love talking to Mrs. Coffee. I bet it's nice to have a friend that you can have a natter with about all different things. You know, whether it's kid related, whether it's family related, whether it's crafting related, or just something you've seen on the telly. It's just nice, isn't it? My husband, he doesn't do chit chat, does he, girls? He doesn't see the point of chit chatting. He said it's pointless. What's the point of talking about anything and everything? He said it's just pointless. So you can't sit and have a natter with him. You just get yes and no answers, and that's about it. Or you can't have a proper conversation. But I knew that when I married him. But I still love him. So sometimes it's quite lonely. And that's why I join the lives, and then I can chat away. Well, type away. I'm getting quite quick on the old keyboards now. Because some of the lives you go in, you've got to be quick to get your comment in as it's on to another conversation. By the time you've got yours up, it's irrelevant. I've done that a few times. It's quite funny. It makes me laugh then, because it can be something's really weird that's sounding then by the time your comments got on there. I like this tray for shaking, because if I try and shake my dime drills in there, they go everywhere, and I mean everywhere. They do sometimes out of this one as well, go flying across the canvas. But I got more chance in this one of them turning over and being able to pick them up than I have if it's in the little one. That one's not picking up as well tonight. I don't know whether I've left that wax out and it's gone a bit funny or not. I just left it out on the top. I didn't put it away. I mean, it's still got the, you know, the wrapper each side of it, but or whether I didn't put enough in there maybe. Because I was rushing, because I thought, oh, I haven't put any wax in them. I quickly did it before I pressed the live button, and then the live button wouldn't work because it said it couldn't, the camera was being used somewhere else, and I thought, where? There's only me using it. Where's it being used? So I unplug it all and then plug it all back in. So I rushed putting the wax in these then. Picking up 2 at a time now with this one. You see, do anybody else do that? Push the wax back in or put it on the side of your hand. Put, you know, when it comes spilling out and then you have to push it back in. Try not to waste any of it. Or is it just me doing that weird thing on your fingers or hand? Lisa, I didn't expect to see you because everybody was saying the American football was on. So I thought you were going to be watching that. I thought, well, I won't see Lisa. She'll be in front of the football. What one are you going to watch, or what one are you watching? Because there's a few on, isn't there? Blonde Noir. Oh my God, entire run of Downton Abbey on again. I watched it all the first time. It was wonderful. Do you know what? I have not watched any of it.
Is it a TV show?
Yeah.
Then why have they made it a film?
Because it finished on TV, and then they've made this film of when the Queen arrived there, went there. I don't know, I've never watched it, Millie. Millie was just asking about the film because they're just bringing out the film, aren't they? Oh, do you do the same, Tracy? Good. I'm not the only weirdy then. Do you notice nobody else said, I do that? I do that as well. There's only me and you, Tracy. We're just in the weird gang together, love. What? Where's that?
Bio oil.
There should be some there. See where the pot of pens are? Either that side of the... Yeah? Well, you wanted the bio oil. Me, Tracy. I don't know. Maybe it's whatever's in it. That's the expensive one, that one is. Is that the expensive one? Yeah, that's the expensive one. So we've got the cheap one, which is okay, isn't it? And then, but that one smells, yeah, that smells nice.
I want a body spray like this.
Yeah, I like background noise, I must admit. It's just having something on. But we have got Sky, but Grant's cancelled it because none of us were watching it, and it was £41 a month. And Jessie watched a bit of it. She liked some of the channels, but there is other channels that she'll still be able to watch when it's finished. But I think I was only watching 1 or 2 public programs now and again when they were on, because they were not on all the time. So we said we'd get rid of it. We've still got Netflix and Amazon Prime. So, and what's the other one? Now TV. Because I bought Now TV for Jess for Christmas. So I
That
did
would
it.
be really handy. Mum.
What?
You could like buy individual channels
Yeah, but it'd be expensive probably.
or just buy one channel.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Well, no, they would charge you the earth, is what I mean.
All I want is a history channel. Why can't that go on preview?
Does it mean relaxing or do you mean boring? She bored me to sleep. Is this the Welsh twang that did it, Teresa? Was it the Welsh twang? Commoner's Mucknet accent.
No, it's not.
Don't you think, Mel?
No.
What do you think?
It's a country accent.
Do you think it's a country accent? You don't sound like me though.
My best friend's English, so.
Yeah.
My programmes are not just not that long.
Yes, the Welsh twang. Don't rub it in long in a while. Just because you're going to do Gold of Africa, no need to rub it in. I'm going to stalk you now and find out exactly how much you've done. What's it like? Is it as nice as it looks? Can you send some photos? I know you've got it. Mrs. Coffee, you've got Gold of Africa. Has anybody else got that one? Shawana, have you got that one? Or getting that one, should I say? Because it is nice. Oops, stuck to the canvas. Yeah, I got on my subbies last week. I got up to 942, and I was so excited because I do what Mrs. Coffee said now. I don't look very often. It's only if I go into my what's it called, editing thing, that I tend to look. And I was so excited, and then I went back onto my editing thing, and within 2 hours it had gone down to 939. I thought, So I've decided I'm not going to get excited about numbers, because every time I do, I seem to gain some. As soon as I gain some, I lose them all again. I know it's that, but I just want to get to 1,000 so I don't have to use this webcam because I don't like it. It just gives you a bit more freedom when you hit 1,000. But hey ho, what's to be meant to be will be, as they say. And my old mum says you must be grateful for what you have, and I am very grateful for what I've got. It's not a lot, but it's all mine, as they say. Oh, and you lot as well, of course. Brownies. Who's mentioning brownies? Laura, are you sending brownies to everybody? I hope you put some in there for everybody and you're going to share. My mummy says you've got to share. Hi, Cindy B. How are you? And you, Lisa. Take care. Enjoy your game. Is it, Annie? Oh, I just don't want to look because I just think I'll go and look later and it'll be back down again. I look at the trouble with me is I look at some channels and they just all seem to be flying and I can't see anything special about the channel. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's American ones do better than British ones, do you think? I think that's the case a lot of the time. I think the American channels do far better than the British channels. I don't know. You sort of look online and it seems to be. And there's definitely not, very, very few Welsh people. Very, very few Welsh girls you'll see on thing. Is yours up and down, Annie, as well? But as my mama says, you can only do your best. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the best. I do know what my problem is with my channel, is that I can do a little bit of everything, but I never master anything. And that's my trouble. So I think people get a bit bored because I only, oh, shit, look, I've molted another hair on there now. And another one, look at me, mopped in. I wonder whether, I think that's the problem sometimes. Because I don't actually, I get to a certain stage and then that's it. Well, saying that, whoever just subbed me, thank you. Was that you?
No. Jack of all trades, master of none, though oftentimes better than master of one.
Oh, did you hear that? Say that out loud. Lily's just found a little thing to make you feel better. Go and say it again.
Jack of all trades, master of none, though oftentimes better than master of one.
Oh, that's a nice thing. You're going to have to write that out for me, Lily. That's nice. Kirsty, I've been pouring for a while. My subs jump up and down all the time. I know. I think I've got to do what Mrs. Coffee said. It's just don't look. Even when you're tempted to look when I'm on anything, don't look. Just don't look at any of them. Just ignore them. But I must admit, like Dad said to me last week, can't remember what I watched something. I can't remember who it was now. Said something about, channels being boring and something or the other. And I said, oh, I don't think I'll do any better than I'm doing. I can't do any better than I'm doing. He said, well, no. He said, no, you bothered really. He said, because the subbies that you've got and the people that you've met on your channel, he said, are fab. He said, you go on a Sunday night or on somebody else's live, and he said, you're always smiling, you're all chatting away. He said, that's worth more. Them few, like what's on now, probably 10 of you that I talk to on here all the time are worth more than 100. And he's right, it is. I'd rather have you lot than, do you know what I mean? The 1,000 ones that I never talk to. And that's a yucky colour. You see, I don't suppose you can see that colour, can you? No. It's like a dirty grey, as if somebody hasn't washed for a week. Don't like that one. Don't like that one. Yeah, and it Trace. I think trouble me, I get too hard on myself as well. I've just got to keep being me. If people like me, they'll watch me. If they don't like me, they won't watch me. I just share what I do. And that's it. But we are Tracy. But I tell you what, I am getting into colouring. I do like me colouring. I really do like me colouring. I find it so relaxing. I was watching Foutini on her Twitch today, colouring away. I mean, I'm doing this page. I was only colouring leaves, but it took me a couple of hours just to colour these leaves in. Because I'm taking me time now and looking and trying different ways of doing it, and only in my pencils. But I'm trying all these little different techniques and things and just practicing. And I'm really enjoying it. Just sat here colouring. Oh, thanks, Kirsty. I love you too. You're my little stalker. Do you remember that the other week when I wanted to stalk Kirsty? You're the only one that said I'll stalk you.
Why did you want to stalk her?
I don't know, I can't even remember what we were talking about now. And I said I wanted my own very own stalker, and Kirsty said, I'll be your stalker. Oh, that was lovely. Exactly, Cindy. Say me, I am what I am. I can't be false. I can't be, you know, tell a load of this, that, and the other thing, because that's just not me. What you see is what you get. And as I say, you know, and for one, I haven't got a good enough memory. As Grant says, if you tell a load of bullshit, you've got to have a good memory. And I can't. I can't do things for the sake of doing them. Do you know what I mean? There's got to be a reason behind what I'm doing. And I've got to enjoy what I'm doing as well, because I think, what's the point? You know, like I've done a few colouring videos and things because I've started to enjoy colouring. If people want to watch it, great. If they don't, I do notice that I get more people watching if it's diamond painting than I do if it's colouring, but that's fine because I'm doing what I enjoy doing. You are?
Fine.
What have you cracked? Somebody's doing something on her phone.
Someone did this thing and they drew 3 circles and they were like, draw this without lifting a pen or going over the line.
And you did it.
And I figured out how to do it.
Okay, you'll show me later.
Yeah. But can I try first? What do you do? Just draw 3 circles that are connecting without...
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Coffee. You always say the nicest things as well. You're always a good inspiration. Because you say it as it is. And that's the way it should be. You know. What is it you're saying about... like you're saying, what was it? Don't let the door... What is it? Don't let the door...
hit you on the way out.
That's it. Hit you on the way out. Is that right? Jess just said it then. I like that.
No, what?
I said you just said it then. I like that one. If they don't like your channel. That's what Mrs. Coffee says.
So you close the door on your way out.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Kirsty. I knew I could rely on you. Knew I could rely on you.
Mum,
That's
nice.
all right, that's fine, babe. Oh, can I show them what you've done on that candle as well?
Can I just...
Yeah, okay. We bought, what's it called? Phantomorphia colouring book. Me and Jessie went into WH Smith and we saw it in there, didn't we, in Tenby? And I said, oh, I don't know if I can justify buying this at the moment. And we both liked a couple of pictures in there, didn't we? And Jessie said, if we get it, I'm having this picture. So I got it the other day out of Amazon because it wasn't a bad price. So I got it. And Jessie's got the picture that she wants. Millie, you've done one, haven't you? I'm the only one that hasn't done one in there yet. But I'm busy doing one, practicing my flowers at the moment. So I might do a video on that and show you the technique I'm doing on the flowers. Which is nice for beginners like me. It is. And the paper's better quality, I've noticed this on the Phantomorphia. Phantomorphia, is that it? Phantomorphia, Jess?
Huh?
Is it Phantomorphia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paper quality is good. Because the colouring ones I'm doing... Oh, it's another one I've just malted. Book I'm using at the moment is real cheap and, you know... Well, I can't say cheap and nasty because I like the pictures in it. But the quality of the paper isn't very good. So I said it'd be nice to colour on a in a book that the paper's nice. Oh, Teresa's made mug brownies. Oh, is that nice? Recipe, please. Mrs. Coffee said I thought I'm just so good you don't realise it. You're a professional, aren't you, Mrs. Coffee? You're a professional. Mrs. Coffee says, I can't have sweets because I have a birthday this week, so if I make sweets now, it will go to waste. Exactly. So you have to wait. Mrs. Coffee goes, Mythomorphia. Is that one is good as well? Because I already looked at this one, the Phantomorphia. That's got some lovely pictures in it, if you like that sort of thing. I've never tried making a mug thing. Did you try one once, Millie? Yeah. Jessie, you did one that worked, didn't you?
Huh?
You done a mug cake that worked, didn't you?
What?
Mug cake.
You did when
Was it
Haley
me?
sent it.
Oh yeah, that was it. Haley sent a recipe and we did it and it was okay, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah.
Can I show that yet?
Yeah.
Okay, she's just finishing the dragon's head or something. Oh, I got a hiccup then. Well, I don't know if it was a hiccup or it was going to be a burp, but it ended up being a hiccup. That could have been embarrassing, couldn't it? Oh, Millie needs a hug. Come and have a hug off the mama. Millie wants a hug off her Marley, don't you? Marley will give you hugs. That's one thing I'm good at, isn't it? Yeah. You missed that when you were away, didn't you? Not being able to have hugs off her Marley. Yeah. You can have as many hugs. Hugs are free. Nothing like a Welsh coach, is there? No. Okay. You're still a bit sad. Why you shouldn't be. No.
Even Molly started using it.
Oh, your recipe. 1 single serving of Duncan
God,
Hines package and 2 tablespoons of milk and that. Well, I have no idea, Teresa, what a single serving of Duncan Hines package is.
Molly's drinking with a boil of water.
Well, that's Ellie's trick. When did she pick that trick up?
When the water gets too low to stick her head in it.
Well, it was full before.
They drank like a bit of it.
Oh, bless her. So you'll have to tell us what a Duncan Hines package is. Because I have no idea. No idea. What number are we on, B? Because there's quite a few of the Morphia colouring books, if I remember rightly. Isn't there, Mrs. Coffee? Is there a few of them? Does anybody else know? Oh, and I got to show you this, right? Because it's never too soon. You might say it's too soon to get this, right?
Let's see. You haven't shown me.
Okay, you might say, what the hell are you playing at, Caroline? Can you see it? Nice little Christmas book. The first Colour in Heaven book I've ever bought. I have got the things one here. Jessie's going to have a look at that.
How much was it?
Was it $4.99 or $5.99? Me and Millie bought it when we went. Where did we go, Millie, to get that? Was it in the local paper shop? Our little paper shop.
Whoa!
I know.
Do you know what it has in it?
Father Christmas.
No. Look. Number 2, 3. And you do it each one every day, counting up to Christmas.
No.
There's not only 25.
There's more than that. But good thing. But you could do that. You could do one every day before Christmas, but you'd be doing it all day.
Well,
so I'd need to start it now.
Shop, then.
Father Christmas book. I'm excited. I love Christmas. Oh, there is more, so I'm going to have to investigate them then, the Morphia books.
Yes, you said there's more.
No, Mrs. Coffee's just said.
Yeah.
Ah, right, Teresa, now I know. Santa, look, Santa. It's Santa, look, Santa. And he's got a list of good girls, and mine's at the top of the list. You just can't see it because it's just round the corner there, my name. It says Cal Withington, best Welsh girl in town. Just under there it is, top of the list. On the good girl list, not the naughty list. Telling you, I'm on the good list, honest. And I Jess, I'm on the good list. So yeah, so every time we've got a bit of spare cash now, we have to agree that we all like a certain book or a certain pencils or something, so that we can all share. So I said that's fair comment. They're just nodding because they've got their earphones in. I bet you're all jealous that I've got Santa, aren't you? Bet you're all jealous. Then you're all going to say, well, you've already got Santa ones. Because usually I'm so far behind everybody else, it's unreal. But I saw it and I thought, right, I'm getting that. I'm not seeing anybody that's got the Santa one. I'm getting that. And to have it in our local newsagent was unreal. I didn't even know they did anything like that in there. Me and Millie went in there. I can't even remember. We just went in the off chance, didn't we, to see if they've got any colouring books in there. Because the shop's only probably the size of my kitchen, maybe a bit bigger. So it's only little tiny newsagents. But yeah, we did. They had that one. So I thought, right, I'm having that. So I said to Mel, should we have that? She said, yep. I said, Jess, you'll like it. Don't tempt me, Teresa, because I have been known to. I have been known to put the Christmas music on a bit early.
I keep having a Christmas song that I forgot I put on my playlist last year podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, skip it.
Another here. Oh.
Oh,
Is it stuck somewhere?
Oh, Millie, I wanted to refill that.
Yeah, I'm one of these ones that absolutely love Christmas. I went to the supermarket Friday, and in Tesco's they got Matchmaker chocolates. They're usually £2, I think they are for them, and they were on offer for 75p. So I bought 2 to put away for Christmas, and then I bought a pot of Pringles rice.
Rice Pringles.
What they called?
Rice Pringles. Barbecue, Japanese Japanese teriyaki barbecue something.
Yeah. Japanese teriyaki rice Pringles, weren't they? So
the rice Pringles are so nice. I like the Dutch ones.
So I put a pot of them because they were on offer for £1. Well, they reduced for £1, but they weren't out of date till March 2020. So I put them away for Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm silly at Christmas, but I love it.
Oh, Natter.
Grant says, oh, there's weeks away. But I said, look, I didn't put them away, did I? I silly. I didn't put them away. Anybody else like Christmas like me? I know it's September and everybody says, oh, we haven't had Halloween and then we're going to have Guy Fawkes night. And I said, yeah, I know, but, in between, I can get excited. C. There's a lot of C. Should we do C since there's a lot of C's? 453. If there's more 453, yes, there is. That's all right then. Oh, is it? I like that song. I won't sing it because I could hear this noise. I wondered what it was. Because it might put you off your tea, as they say, if I start singing. Hear the dog growling playing in the front room. I wondered what the noise was. I like all the Christmas films.
Really clear.
I did like it with Sky. That's one thing I did like at Christmas time, because the whole of December they used to have a Christmas channel, didn't they? Christmas 24, I think it was called. It was just continuously Christmas films.
Your dog's so grumpy. Should I do it to change it to black? It is black, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to. You've got a very grumpy dog, Mummy.
Well, I could hear her growling. I just stopped dead because I thought, what the heck is that noise?
Dad's taken up one half of the corner sofa.
Mm.
And there's a whole other half empty. But she's opted to sleep on the floor.
Oh.
So I said, "Look, Pop, do you not want to sleep on the sofa?" And I was like,
She went to pick her up.
Not to I didn't even try and pick her up. I just went,
Bent
like,
over.
and Dad went,
Grumpy.
Dad went, no. And I said, oh, she must be left on the floor. Dad went, go pick her up anyway. Let her growl at you. So I go to, she'd growl and growl and growl. And then she goes, and she goes, bleh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh. So I've left one of them. That bow, yeah. Yeah.
She's a
But
grumpy
all Mum
girl.
thinks is good as the candle and the dragon's the best. I like
Who?
that wing.
That's what you've done so far.
I didn't.
No, I'm not saying, but I think you like the candle more than the dragon.
No, I like the dragon's wing that goes down into its leg. Like this is the one. Yeah, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show him as well while I look at it. Can you see what Jessie's colouring in, everybody? I like the way you've done its head and
I
done
really
this.
like that as well.
Your shading's really good, Jessie. You should be dead proud of that.
Can we show them mine?
Yeah. Can everybody see Jessie's? Everybody have a look at Jessie's and tell me what you think. Jessie wants to know. That's her first go of. That's your first go at shading, isn't it?
Well,
a proper book.
I've obviously done it before in like school or whatever, but
Not like that. You haven't. You haven't been colouring stuff like that in school.
I'm just saying it's not my first ever time.
No, not
colouring
colouring, but to do stuff like that. Right, and here's Millie's. And that one's Millie's. Oh, that one. The peacock one. They're all saying that's awesome. Great job, Jessie. Looks great. Very good. It's very well done. And love dragons. Great job. And Kitsy says, Jessie, that looks good. And that's Millie Moo Moo's. You can't really see the vibrance of the colours on the webcam. See, that's a better angle. You can sort of see them a bit better. But that's the peacock one. But I can't wait. The only one I don't want to do is that one. Yeah, don't want to do the spider one.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Mum,
They're
I
lovely.
claimed the owl one as well.
Do you hear that? I claim this one, I claim that one. Hello,
the group-
Pops. What's the matter? Are you having a group hug?
My dream has a...
Hey, Pops. What's the matter?
She's gone all like dead weight.
Have you been a grumpy girl?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hello to everybody? I'm just going to turn you round. Hello, Pops. Want to say hello to everybody? Pops, want to say hello to everybody? She says, no, I was in a grump. Say hello. 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 You grumpy girl. And she says, it's past my bedtime. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to... Oh, you don't want to see my belly on my boob. That's it. Bye. Going back to bed now. She's tired. Oh, okay, Mrs. Coffee. Isn't she gorgeous, my little pups? Annie, I got it off Amazon. $5.99, I think it was. It's either $5.99 or £6. That's all. It weren't bad price. And there's loads of pages in it. How many, does it say how many pages is in it? No, it doesn't. But you have to find $6.99. This one was, sorry. But it is lovely. It is a lovely one, that is. Kirsty, Mrs. Coffee says, check your Instagram. Oh, Lily, Poppy says hi. Yeah. Yeah. Do me a cup of tea. Millie's going to make tea. Anybody up for tea? Millie's making the tea. She's putting the kettle on. So any noise you hear is the kettle. She's willing to make anybody a cup of tea that wants it, aren't you, Mill? All right. I'll have a cup of tea as well, if that's all right. You okay? What's mine? Yeah. You should be cheerful. Talking to all these beautiful people online. Move all this and do some colouring if you want.
Yeah, I might.
Annie says she'll have tea with no sugar. So can you send that up to Annie? Annie, be on its way. Pigeon carriers are all lined up, ready to go. Debbie W would love some tea as well. Debbie, do you have sugar and milk?
Can sit here, Millie.
We said we're going to invest in a few more pigeon carriers to help.
Sit here.
We are. What's the cat, Jess? No, not. for you because you've got her eyes. So I don't trust her as far as I could throw her. Sugar and milk for Debbie W as well. And a cup of tea.
Josh's bedroom rotting.
It isn't rotting. I'll look for it tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, the hot chocolate.
Well, use my cup then if you want.
There's cups in there.
On the top shelf is my nice pottery one, if you want to use that one. Jessie.
Okay, just I don't want him using them.
Okay.
This.
Yes, you can use that one if you want to.
Okay.
Welcome back, Mrs. Coffee. Was the food all right? Wasn't burnt or anything? What you cooking? Are you doing a roast? Are you doing a stew? Cooking some chicken? Sweeties. She always wants sweeties, doesn't she? Kirsty says, thank you, Mrs. Coffee. Dog's barking in there. Well, I did, what did I do tonight? Oh, steak, wasn't it? Cheapy steak, not expensive steak. Cheapy steak, mushroom sauce, me and Jess had. The boys had pepper, creamy, spicy pepper sauce with theirs. We bought some chips from the chippy and put them in the oven to crisp up. Well, I did the steak and garden peas. And it was very nice to have a slice. I didn't eat much, I had a very small piece because I'm not very hungry. It did go down a treat with everybody else, which was nice. How does everybody else want? We're on about how everybody likes their steaks. I like mine where there's no blood running. Joshua had his, he cooked his own. And it, oh, thank you, lovely. He had his, pink, as in nearly all the blood starting to run, just off the blood running. And the kids, they have theirs well done. I don't like them to have anything with blood running or pink. Do you like yours rare or blue or medium? Or on the packet it said, right, if you wanted it rare, 1 minute each side. If you wanted it medium to well cooked, 3 minutes each side. And if you wanted it well cooked, you did it 4 minutes each side. Well, I did it 8 minutes each side, and the blood was still bloody running out of it. So I don't know what they were on about. So I stuck the lid on the pan and cooked it that way. And it did eventually cook through. Here we go. This is not a big steak. I've got to be in the mood for steak. That's why I only had a little one. I've got to be in the mood for it. I'm not a big meat eater anyway. Medium. Oh, medium rare, Annie. Oh.
What's that?
Yeah, extra be in the word there, Mrs. Coffee, because I have to have it really, really well done. Yeah, my friend does, Rosie. She literally gets it right, and she goes, say that was the pan. It'll be literally in, as soon as it hits it and it sizzles, she goes and out. And I'm like, please tell me you're not going to eat that. But she does. She loves it like that. No, thank you. Ugh. Blood's dripping out of it and everything, and she's munching on it. Oh. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's got to be well cooked. Any meat well cooked. Because some people have lamb pink, don't they? How can you eat lamb pink? No, it's wrong. It's not right.
Well, some people might like.
I know. No, it's wrong. So wrong. Oh, who's having cooking instant pot stuff tonight? Oh, I'm going to make orange chicken in an instant pot later. No idea what orange chicken is, but it sounds yummy. Laura's making homemade meatballs and sauce with spaghetti. Yummy, 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 yummy. Hiya, Rebecca. You gagging? Yeah, I'm a bit more like Harry Annie, I must admit. I'd probably prefer it that way than the other.
Did you chuck the whipped cream out?
Yeah, it's gone mouldy.
Okay.
It had gone mouldy, Jess.
What can I put on?
So,
Marshmallows?
medium for Laura.
Marshmallows.
Is that all that's in there? I'll get some more. Lasagna. Lasagna is my ultimate favourite, isn't it, Jess? Mummy loves lasagna, doesn't she? That's my favourite meal, lasagna. Absolutely love lasagna. Millie don't like it. Millie's the only one in the family that don't like it. Do you, Mill?
I don't like any pasta.
Yeah, she don't like pasta. She's not a pasta girl at all, are you?
It's not pasta.
Lasagna's pasta. Got pasta sheets in it.
It's not really like pasta.
No, it's not the same as having like pasta shells or pasta penny pally, whatever it is as well. But lasagna. What do you eat with lasagna, Mrs.
Chips.
Coffee? We have chips, so yeah, we do have chips and a bit of salad on the side. Oh, yeah, homemade lasagna. Oh, can you send me some, please? Oh, Mrs. Coffee's having homemade lasagna. We're going to have lasagna this week. We haven't had it for ages, have we? When's the last time we had lasagna?
Last week.
We didn't have lasagna last week.
Before the other week then. Which was probably like a month ago.
Did we have it the first week Millie was off? First weekend she was not here. I don't know if we did. I don't think we did we?
If we didn't have it while I was away, that was an absolute opportunity. Basically.
I know. I don't think we did. We were going to, but I don't think we actually ended up having lasagna when you were away. We did have pastas though, but not lasagna, I don't think.
And Chinese melt.
Yum. Usually do salad and make garlic knots. Oh, garlic bread. Do you make the bread or do you buy the bread in? Yummy, I love, mind you, I like garlic, so. Trouble with garlic, everybody's got to eat garlic, as you can smell it, can't you? If you haven't had the garlic and everybody else has had garlic, I always say to Grant, if you're having garlic, I'm having garlic. If I have garlic, you have to have garlic. There's nothing worse than just one of you stinking of garlic. What's the matter? You alright? She's only looking.
Just looking to see which one I'm going to clean next.
Who?
Dad.
Who's there?
No, I gave them to him.
Ah.
But he hasn't seen them.
Was he moaning he couldn't find his biscuits?
Yeah.
Can you see him now?
Yeah.
Did he say sorry?
Yeah.
I think we're all going round Mrs. Coffee's for tea. I'm coming round for supper because it's like 10 o'clock. So that could be my supper. Yummy yum. In my tummy tum tum. Does he, Annie? Harry don't like garlic then. Was he a vampire in his former days? Bless him.
Just looking.
Girls, Jess, you need to think about going up soon. Maybe you can have a little bit longer because she's older.
Oh, she is. Not even drinking that.
What did she say?
I'm not even drinking that. There's no point in that. If she gets in the stripe, if you see
Where has
anything,
she
that's
put
like,
it?
she can have this because she's older.
Sorry about that. Jesse's just had a hissy fit because I said she needs to go up to bed because it's 10 o'clock. So she's had a hissy fit, left a drink on the side and said it's not worth her drinking it. Fine, you go upstairs without it. You're the one that's cutting your nose off to spite your face.
She's having a hissy fit because you said that I got to stay down longer because I was
Well, you
older.
are 3 years older than her.
Precisely. She can't have everything I have.
No, she's got to learn. There's rules for each of you. You had to do the same with Joshua, whereas Joshua never comes out of his room now, so it doesn't apply. But when you were younger, Joshua used to stay up longer than you. Yeah, what's the difference between garlic knots and garlic bread, Mrs. Coffee?
So not garlic.
Okay, Rebecca, you lurk away, lovely. You lurk away. I was going to ask that question as well, Tracy. And then I was thinking, shall I, or am I going to look thick because I don't know what they are? Oh, I wish I'd stop molting. Well, I've got to stop putting my hands through my hair.
You can see me in the shower, Mum. I could literally fill a tire with how much hair comes out.
Oh, yeah, but you've got lovely thick hair. Your hair's beautiful.
Her headphones are connected to
Do you know how to switch them off?
it.
I'll have to charge them back up through, won't I?
But like, this actually makes me feel sick when I'm in the shower because I wash my shampoo my hair, pull my hands out, and there's hair everywhere. It's disgusting.
Yeah, because I haven't combed my hair since I washed it. I think that's why. Because usually you get a load once you wash your hair, you get a load out, don't you?
Don't brush your hair.
I haven't
wet.
brushed it.
Don't brush your hair wet.
No, I know. That's why I haven't brushed it. That's what I'm saying. But usually I dry it, don't I?
Yeah.
With my hands, and that will get rid of any loose hair. But I didn't dry it today. I've just let it dry on its own. Now it's longer. So I think that's probably why. I think it's... I'll give it a shake. Garlic bread is made on what they call Texas toast. Garlic bread are more like dinner rolls that are twisted like there's a knot and rubbed with garlic bread. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, Annie, go and get your nebulizer, sweetie. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Give that little Poppy a little kiss and cuddle from me, please. Lily, Poppy said hi. You can hear the noise. That's Lily lapping up her water. Can you hear it? Lily, you are noisy. Poppy says hi. She said, are you okay? Are you being treated all right? Are you being looked after? She said. Yeah? You tell Poppy you had a new toy yesterday, a new ball, didn't you? Because you made a hole in your favourite one. So Jessie bought you a replacement, didn't she? Oh, she just looked at me, stuck her head up in the air and went. See you tomorrow, Annie. That's how much my dog thinks of me. Just looks at me, nose up in the air and off to go. Bless her. Oops, a daisy. Got the dropsies. Dropsies, dropsies. Got the dropsy, dropsy, dropsies. And Grant saying, go on, get out for a wee-wee. Go on, get out for a wee-wee. You need a wee-wee. Go on, out. And he's going, no, Dad, I don't want to go out to the cold. No, Dad, don't make me go out. Please, Dad, don't make me. Hey, Fruitini, your ears burning earlier. I was talking about you. Have you come off now, Amanda?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in. Everybody's saying hi, Fruitini. Did you manage? How much did you do on that picture? Did it? Are you going to put a picture up on Discord so I can have a look to see how it's gone? Because I only got to see the hat, didn't I? And you put the, what's that, the blend on it? Blender pencil, didn't you, on it? Oh, Brill. Were you pleased with it? Did you just use the Black Widow ones, pencils on them? I'm well impressed with them on them swatches. They look really nice. Oh, come on, pick up. Apart from the one with the spitter on it. Were you pleased with them though? Boy, I ask a lot of questions, don't I? You come on and within 2 seconds of just being in, that's it. I'm firing the questions. Just the Black Widow and the gel pen. Brill. They did look nice, I've got to admit. They did look nice. Did they blend well with that blender? Because I missed that bit because I got up, I think, to put something out the oven or something. In the oven or do something. And I come back and you'd already done it. So I missed whether it was any good or not. That is the battery operated rubber in the background. Makes me laugh every day. It's nearly as bad as your phone, Millie. Not quite as bad as your phone, but it does remind me a bit of the dentist as well.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Yeah, isn't it? The drill of the dentist. On second thoughts, maybe I don't like the sound of it anymore. Like, do you want to push that door too? Probably the dog probably push it back open again. You see him pop in. Oh, it's so annoying. Pass me that sharpener. Do you like my sharpener, everybody? Look at my little sharpener. Isn't it cute? Jessie's drawn eyelashes on it, like, but I don't know why she's only done one eye. Obviously, it's a bit bald on that eye. But isn't it cute? I love my little panda pencil sharpener. He is good. Let's see there. Yeah. See, simple things in life please me. Oh, get in there. Get in. You'll get in there. Get in there. Get in there. It is cute, isn't it? It is. But it's a piggy. If it's pink, is it a piggy, Trace? Is it a piggy, Tracy? Is it? Is it a piggy? Because it's pink. I think they had a pig, a panda, and there was something else. I can't remember. I think there was 3 in there. A duck, I think. With a yellow duck. Oh. Was that the nib that just went bing? Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, home box. Mine was Tesco's. There is other supermarkets available out there. Yeah, but I think it was Tesco's we got it from. I think it's a standard one, isn't it, that you get from any sort of place that sells stuff like that. Home Bargains, you probably got it a damn sight cheaper than I did. Because Tesco's is a bit of a rip-off. They had some coloured pencils in there that I wanted that were reduced, they've been half price from £7 to £3.50 for 24 of these coloured pens. Nothing really special, but I thought half price are not bad. And they've been half price now for 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, I haven't had any in stock. The shelf, the bit that it hangs from, has been empty. The whole bloody time it's been on offer. So I think I'm going to write a letter of complaint.
What?
To say why these pencils have not been in stock. 3 weeks. It does not take you 3 weeks to stock your shelves. So I bet you they'll have stock when it goes back up to full price. They'll have it in then. But while it's on half price, they haven't had it in once. Not one bloody packet. Boy, it's annoying. I paid $3.99 for mine, Tracy. I'd feel sick now. Oh, thanks, Rutini. We'll have a look. I shall have a look. You ought to think about going to bed soon, and you, Fruity? You got work in the morning, haven't you? Back to school. Oh, go away. I'm glad you said that, Mrs. Coffee, about her Fruitinis, because you were talking earlier, weren't you, Amanda, about whether she thought she's doing too much of the colouring and the flip throughs, and we said nope. She's not. We enjoy them. So there you are, Fruitini. It means you've got to keep going. So you can do that one on the Christmas one I just showed them. Because Fruitini's got this, that one. That's the one I got, Fruitini. Is that the one you got? Nice little Christmas. So you can do the flip through this one now. So you can do the Christmas flip through. Haven't ya? You've got no excuses now. There, I could do. Will you do that one then? Will you do the flip through on that one? Because I enjoy seeing. I know I've got the book, but it's nice when somebody else has got it and you think, oh yeah, I've got that one. And hearing what you think of it in each one. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Are you going to go in the pool, Laura? It's a bit warm. 95 is a bit warm, isn't it? Yours pool's so under glass. Is your pool under glass as well? Do I remember rightly? Excuse my arm going across there then. A bit rude, wasn't it? Rudy doody. What do they say? Rudy doody. Definitely not that warm here. Can't remember the last time I went swimming. It's got to be years ago. When the kids were little. Well, my skin doesn't like the chlorine in pools, unfortunately. It tends to burn it. That's the trouble here as well, Mrs. Coffee. It's the weather is just changing all the time now. It's just getting cooler. And then the sun comes out and then you're roasting. And it goes in and you're freezing. Cardi on, cardi off, cardi on, cardi off. That's what it's been a bit like this week. It rained one day and I put my coat on, and in the end I took it off. I thought I'd just get wet because it was just too hot with a coat on, even though it was raining. It was stifling, it was. We aren't, Tracy. You're quite right there. But us Brits aren't happy. I think it's because it gets such a contrast, though, of weather, don't we? If you had sort of a nice lull of one kind of weather, we'd probably be not so bad. But because we have such a contrast from one day to another, like one day it's warm, the next day it's absolutely peeing down and it's freezing. It never seems to stay the same, does it?
No, that's Brits. If it was the same weather every day, we'd complain about how boring it was.
Yeah, we probably would, Mel. You're right there. No, it's screened in. Oh, right. Have you got the canal near you as well? The waterways as well? That's the hard part. Because if I remember rightly, it's every couple of streets you've got that waterway, like, haven't you? Is it next to yours or is it like one over, Laura? I just remember from your one when you did that walk. No, there isn't this issue. There's no gradual changes, one or the other. Sorry if you could hear the pop-ups. I don't know how to turn the volume off the pop-ups. I don't think I can. Right.
Yep.
Must have pushed them all back down. Freezing inside and hot outside, but pool temperature perfect. Lovely. So most of the houses around where you are, Laura, have their own pools. I suppose you do where you live, isn't it? Probably a standard, is it, with the houses? I don't know. Be very far and few between here. We haven't got the D, so we can't do a D. So we do the half moons. 919. Okay, Tracy, take care. I'll be going now shortly. I'll do one more number, I think. And get the kids, make sure they're going to bed. Make sure you keep your strap on and not do anything silly. And look forward to the Wednesday update if you're up to it. Oh, look at all the love in the house. Isn't that lovely? Such a lovely bunch. Yeah. Are you doing your Mindful Monday as well while you're on here? I enjoy them. I love the music you choose. It is very relaxing. Chilled out while you watch it. And it's nice because it's only on time lapse. You see things unfold as you're listening to some nice relaxing music. Whoop-a-daisy. Oh, the canals in the backyard and then brackish water. Ah. Yeah, because you showed us the road going in, didn't you? That long road. What's the matter? Oh, put it down, put it by the sink. I'll get rid of it. Jessie's got in a strop because I said she had to go up to bed because it was getting late and Millie could stay up longer because she's older. So she got right stroppy.
Yeah.
You have I got to get you up in the morning?
Yeah.
Right. How long are you going in for? Are you going in to see then?
Claire,
Oh, okay.
2 hours.
2 hours tomorrow. How come? Is she not in Tuesday?
She's in Tuesday, but she's got year 12 on.
Oh, okay.
No, because I'm resitting next year. She said you may as well come sit in the back of the class.
Are you resitting it even though you got a C?
No, I don't get to see geography.
Oh, geography, yeah, thinking RE, sorry, yeah. Have they said anything about when you can get your paper back?
Claire doesn't know.
Okay. Can you ask her if she can find out?
I'll Facebook Messenger over.
Okay, that would be great. You working and lurking, Kirsty, that's fine. You work and lurk away. It's starting to come together, isn't it? Even though I've got these popping drills everywhere. This is coffee I have on poo. Is that Winnie the Pooh by any chance? I hope. Ah, right, Laura, with you. Is that where you showed us on the beach and it was all murky? Was that the Gulf of Mexico? When the water was all murky because it had storms? Oops, daisy. Yeah, so warm and cozy. Ah. Hi, Diamond Painter of Pearl. How's you? Thank you for popping over. You okay? Seeing as we only found each other this week. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. I could hear music then. I thought, where am I hearing music from? Then I realised it's off your phone now. Are you cleaning up your bits and your pieces, Futini? All your pencils that you had out? Are you going to keep them in them tins or are you going to put them in a pencil case?
I've ruined this.
Why? Where have you ruined it?
This.
You don't like that colour?
Yeah, but I've done it everywhere.
Well, rub some of it out.
I can't.
You use the big rubber. No, use the big rubber. Where's that white one? That one. Or try the
colour. That doesn't get rid of colour.
That should get rid of this one. Is it getting rid of it? Try this one then. I think Jessie's used. Excuse me, I'm rubbing my rubber on my table if you're wondering what I'm doing. Try that one, see if that's any good. Although Jessie looks like she's put pen on it or something.
Can I just use this to clear stuff?
Yeah, you can try it, see if it works. They've got lots of replacements. The replacements are in there. Do you want a replacement one?
Mm.
Are they a tight fit in there? They are nice in the tin. I like my Arteza ones in the tin. I did think, shall I get them out? But I thought, no, because I like to, when I pull the tin out, I can see them all in there. I'm thinking if I had the pencil case, then I'd have to tip everything down. Do you know what I mean? I'd have to tip everything out. And then to see which one I wanted. But when they're still in the tin, you can just look, can't you? You know which row they're in. So you can just see them, grab it, and off to go. But I think I'm going to get Grant to put, yeah, that's fine. That's pretty nifty. I think I'll get him to put another shelf in the kitchen, maybe just to keep my colouring stuff on. So I haven't asked him yet, but when he's in a good mood, I'll say, while you're in a good mood, you fancy putting a new shelf up in the kitchen? So I've got two over there in front of me. The top one has got a few bits on it, isn't it? Mm. I can't put any more on there. And the bottom one's got like my cooking books. Not that I use them very often, some cooking books and some books for the kids. Well, Jessie, I should say. And some of Grant's woodworking books are up there, his old ones that he likes to look at. But there's room by the side of it for two more shelves. So I'm thinking if he puts too much shelves, what do you think, Mel? There, then all of us, me, you, and Jessie, could put our stuff up there, couldn't we? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? So if I get Millie to flutter her eyelids at her daddy, he'll do it for you, wouldn't he? Mm-hmm. Do anything for his little girls. Oh, tell Maggie Jessie's gone off to bed, but she did ask after her actually today and said, did she have any more appointments? I said, no, she's all right at the moment. And she asked do her fits, and I said to Jess, nope. I said she hasn't had any. She's doing really, really well. And I showed her the photo of the one of Orion, and then Menai was in the middle, but the picture of Menai in the middle, and then a Maggie on the end. She went, oh, she's so cute. I said, I know, and she knows it. I said, Maggie is cute. She's got cuteness down fast, haven't you, Maggie? That's what I'm working. Oh, hang on. That's what I'm working on, Pearl. Do you like to be called Pearl, or have you got another name that you prefer? That's what I'm working on. Isn't she elegant? I do like the African prints because they're so elegant. Nope, she has been doing great, getting ready to celebrate her birthday. Oh, is it her birthday on Thursday? Oh, no way. Oh, bless her little cotton sock. She'll be 7. Oh, she'll be a big girl. Oh, I'll have to tell Jess. And it's Maggie's birthday on Thursday. Remind me to tell Jess after it's Maggie's birthday on Thursday. Just stay there. That's fine. Oh, it's Pearl, right? You'll be Pearl then. I always ask because sometimes the YouTube name is not their name. Did you, Kirsty? She's a little monkey, isn't she? But isn't she getting prettier and prettier though every year? You put the pictures up of her last year, and I think you put a picture of her the year before. Was it a couple of months ago? You put one of her old pictures of her, and she is getting more beautiful each day. She is so pretty, and she's got the wickedest smile. Melts you just like that. You couldn't be. She's the type of kid you couldn't be annoyed with. You just couldn't possibly be annoyed with her because she'd just look at you, give you the look, tilt a little head to the side ever so slightly, and that'd be it. Oh, I've missed 2 there. You'd be it. You'd melt. You go, yes, Maggie, whatever, Maggie. Yes, no problem, Maggie. Of course you can. Well, I would be anyway. Because she is a little darling. I did see another one of those somewhere. 1, 2. No. Is it just them 2?
Have you had the piggy bank thing on your township?
No.
It's really annoying because all the dollars, like...
No, because you've got to pay for it, haven't you?
Well, I've got all the notes that I've earned have gone in that piggy bank, and I can't get them because you have to pay to open it.
No, you should get some at the top as well.
Yeah, some, but
I know.
I've got 130 in there
I know.
that I can't get.
I've got a load of mine. Mine's
That
full.
I've earned.
I know, mine's full. I can't get
How
them.
unfair is that?
I know, you've got to pay $4.99 or something stupid. Maggie just told me at school they get to take turns watching their favourite YouTube channel, and she had you and Jessie reading to her class. Oh, no way! Oh my God! Wait till I tell Jessie. Oh, isn't that? Oh, she's a little sweetie. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, what a nice thing to do, Maggie. Oh, give her a big hug from me, please, Mrs. Coffee. Give her one of my Welsh cookies, a big, lovely hug. Oh, bless her. Oh, that's brought a tear to my eye. That is a lovely, lovely thing. Oh, thanks for telling us. Yeah, Jessie wants to find another book. I told you she's found 2 books, but she wants another one, and it's got to be right. She said she's not reading. What exact words are, excuse the language, but she said, I'm not reading any old shit to Maggie. So there you go. I said, fine. I said, we'll wait till we find the book that you want to go with the other 2, and then we'll do it again. Oh, she'll be dead chuffed when I tell her that, Jessie will. Might put a smile on her face. She's right miserable today. Oh, she's a clever little munchkin, isn't she, Maggie? She is. She'll be following Orion into that special school, well, special lessons or school or whatever it is where he goes and has. She will. She's a bright little button, that one. There'll be no fooling her anyway, out of anything. She'll go far. She will go far. Because she's got the looks, she's got the talent, she's smart, she's pretty, and she's gorgeous with it, and she's got a lovely personality. Do you wish you didn't have your teeth done now?
Well, I don't mind that. It's just for the rest of my life, I've got to have the horrible, just I've got no motivation, but I still have to do this, put my teeth every night, and then take it out and like clean it in the morning and just.
Well, it's up to you, Millie. I've told you that before. If you don't want to put it in and you want your teeth to go back to how they were before, that's up to you. They're your teeth in your mouth, and you're the one that's got to put up with it. But if you want them to stay as good as they look now, then you're going to have to keep putting your retainer in. Yeah. It's a small price to pay for how good your teeth are now, isn't it? Millie hates doing a retainer at night, don't you?
Because I've got no motivation to do anything. I'm just on going to be sick and I have to faff about.
I know. I know.
Can I go in your room?
Yeah, go up into my room. Say goodnight to everybody.
No.
Millie's going up to bed. She's going to go lie in our room for a while. Yeah, you can have a hug. Come and have a hug. Oh, there you are. A sweet little hug for you.
What are
Okay?
you doing? Like, what are you doing?
I'm doing the circles.
Oh.
You alright? Yeah. Mama loves you.
Yeah.
Okay? You're going up and couch down, yeah?
Yeah.
It'll pop up then.
Guys.
Hi, Robin, DP in class. How are you? Oh, does she? She loves what she follows quite a few, doesn't she? Bless her. She's got good taste, see. Got brilliant taste, is Maggie. That's one thing I know how to give is crutches, Teresa. I do. Oh, I've just done that one wrong. Right. Yeah, we love crutches in our house. So there's always time for a crutch. That's one thing my mum always gave us was crutches no matter what. Didn't have much, but we always had a crutch. Even if we were in bad books, we still had a crutch. Oh, Robin, you had knee surgery. Oh, you poor thing. How did you manage to get down the stairs? Down on your bum, I would think. Mind you, they get you up and moving nowadays, don't they, with knee surgery? My friend's husband had one the other week, and they got same day they got him out of bed and started walking. He was like, "Ooh, really?" And they said, "Yeah, come on, get going." And he wasn't even off screaming in pain, and they still made him get out of bed. They were really tough on him. Hey, you are.
My nose.
What about it?
Like here, it's really like itchy, but it really like hurts. Look there.
Put some Sudocrem on it. Some Sudocrem there. Right, one more number before bubbles. No, I said me. One more number. Just doing the crosses. Okay.
It's in both.
We'll put a little bit in both then, if it's sore. You just got to go steady, Robin, haven't you? Just don't move too fast or too quickly. Just take your time. So there's no rush. Oh, did you? So they want you, yeah. That does depend what you have done. He had his whole kneecap replaced. And they're quite, the physios in round, in the local big hospital. It's not local, it's over an hour away, but they were quite brutal with him, the physio were. He was screaming. So I just kept saying, the more you move it, the better it will become. Just ride the pain. So no, just do what you can do. You know, as I said, you know your own body. You know what pain you can and can't tolerate. You just have to go with it. Do they tell you how long it will take, Robin, before it heals? I presume you're on crutches, are you? For when you're walking around? Oh, yeah. I think that's the once you've had anything, arthritis or any injury to your knee, it seems to go down that road that you end up having to have it replaced. Not nice though, not nice at all for anybody. Now they said it's going to be weeks or months before you'll be up and about with it. Right, put the last few in here. Are these pluses? Did I just molt another hair? I did. I shook my head then and another hair came out. This rate will be bloody bald by morning. The amount is falling out. Oh, I don't know that, sorry. I can't do crutches. I had 2/3 of my lung reduced when I had cancer. It's walking. Well, yeah, that's fine, isn't it? That's what you got to do. No, Robin, that's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah, crutches are quite hard going. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you can get about, isn't it? I say that when I'm out about my stick. I said, I don't care that I've got to use it. I said, because it means I can get out and about when I need to. If I didn't have it, then I wouldn't be able to get about. Well, I would, but it'd just fall arse over tip. But right, 2 more. Is it 2 more? Yeah. And I'll have to bid you all farewell, as they say. Yeah. Well, we did some, didn't we? We've done them bits there. So at least I've done some. I'm off now anyway, Kirsty, but thank you ever so much for stopping by. Hope the boys are okay. I bet they are behaving. They're good lads. So thank you, each and every one of you, for coming. I do appreciate it. I really do. I love my Sunday night natter times. And I will speak to you all in the week on somebody else's live, no doubt. If not, I will be commenting on your videos, the ones that I watch. And some I do watch and don't comment, so it all depends. If I'm in bed watching it or not, I don't tend to comment on my iPad because it takes me forever to try and write something out. So thank you, Mrs. Coffee. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Fruttini. Thank you, Rebecca. Who else have we got to say good night to? Thank you. Good night, Laura. Good night, Pearl. I think I've called Teresa, I've said. I think I've got everybody that's been on. Oh, Creative Grammy, if you're still in. Good night. Thank you. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody that's had a chat and tit. If I ever forgot to put my teeth back in. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy. Sleep well to the ones that are off to bed like me. Take care. Look after yourself. Fruitini, get some sleep. You've got to get up for school in the morning. All right. Take care. Look after yourselves and speak to you all soon. Bye. She said.